Do you ever feel like you're being watched? I'm Matt Gill, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Matt. The truth is, you really are being watched, and that's why it's important for you to share not only the success, but even the more challenging moments in your life. Oftentimes I find social media, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, seems to be the way to stay connected these days. Even families stay updated on what each other are doing based on social media. It's funny because my uncle actually will often be talking to my mom and he'll say, yeah, I saw that Matt had done ... and he had seen it on Facebook or on Instagram. Like, that's one of the main ways that we stay connected. Although we're connected through social media, we really don't get to see the entire picture of what's happening. The funny thing is that social media only gives us a small little snapshot of what's truly going on in somebody's lives. And oftentimes we only really share the really great things, the things that are wonderful or that we're happy about or that we want people to see, and we don't really show the entire true story of what's happening in our lives. It's very few and far between that people actually post the challenging times or the times that things didn't go the way that they really want to. You see, there's power in your story and there's knowledge in the experiences that you've overcome. Back in 1998, I was involved in a pretty serious car accident, and it was my fault, and I had smashed into the steering wheel and completely split open the entire front part of my face. If you look real carefully, you'll see that I actually have a scar right here on my nose and in between my eyes. Like, all of this completely opened up. And I was really ashamed of how I was and felt like there would be no way ever that I would be able to get in front of a camera like I am now and share my story because of my scars. But I realized that there's beauty in the scars, there's beauty in the story. Like, because of my scars, I get to show that you can be resilient and that you can push through. And a lot of times we don't want to show our scars. We don't want to show the things that aren't pretty or that we failed or that we didn't achieve the things that we were doing. One, because we're just in our own shame or blame or guilt, or maybe it could be because we're afraid of some of the judgment that we might get. Like, for a while, I honestly felt that because I have my accident and because of my bad choices, people wouldn't want to trust me or that I didn't have enough validity to my story. But there's power in that story. And I'm going to say that over and over again because I want you to realize that there's power in your story. There's power in your experiences. There's things that you've learned that other people need to hear, and they can only hear it from you. So when you're posting on your social media, like, be intentional of what you're posting. Post the good and post some of the challenges that you've overcome, because as I've said in another episode, you never know who's watching. You never know who's learning from you, who's growing from you, who's finding hope in your story and in your journey. Know that your story has power. Your experience has knowledge, and your progress truly does give hope. Share who you are, because you never know the impact that you're going to have. It's funny how many times I hear people say, oh, your story helped me to stand in my greatness. Your story gave me the hope that I can make it through. You never know who's watching and who's watching you on your social media, who's watching you on your Facebook Lives. So make sure and be authentic in your posts. So this week, I want to challenge you and encourage you to post more of you, to be more authentic, and to share something that maybe you wouldn't have normally shared otherwise. Like, I don't think I've ever really shared about or brought attention to the scars on my face. And I bet you're looking at them right now. And I'll be honest, I'm a little self-conscious at the moment, but just know that there's beauty in the story. Remember, your story is powerful and your experience has knowledge. And you never know who's watching. So I want to hear from you guys. What are some of the things that you can post this week on your social media platforms to share more of you? What's a story that you haven't shared with anybody else yet? Put it in the comments in there, and I'm going to be watching. I want to be able to celebrate you, and I want to see more of the real you, just like you're getting to learn a little bit more of the real me. Listen, This is our safe space to be able to share our journeys, to share what we've learned and the experiences, and to celebrate each other. And so I can't wait to celebrate you in the comments below. So I'm your brother in possibility, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. As we run from the water. Come on, stay.